So I just finished recording this Fan Fridays, and I cannot stress enough how much it is an insane battle. This is the craziest, most ridiculous, scummy, absolutely absurd battle I have ever seen. Get ready for ridiculous Fan Fridays, guys, because this one is a freaking doozy. Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here to the last Fan Fridays for this week, and I like the team. I mean, Audino, Sylveon, really cool Pokemon to bring, and then we have the Pachirisu set up, and potentially into the Salamence, Mega Salamence, all kinds of damage, power potential, and the opponent has the Aerodactyl. I always respect the Aerodactyl usage, potentially Mega Aerodactyl, and the Meowstic can set up in a couple different ways. Aerodactyl could have the Ice Fang for the Salamence. This could become a very interesting battle pretty quick. So that's going to be Aerodactyl's pressure, doesn't really bother us too much. The Intimidate, though, going to knock Aerodactyl down a bit on that damage, and then Meowstic is going to show some prankster stuff once we see that it is officially the Mega Aerodactyl. I mean, tough claws, good amounts of damage, very high amounts of speed, and then Meowstic is going to go into the assist? Uh-oh, that's a Dark Void. Yeah, that's going to be Dark Void. I mean, assist strategies do all kinds of really fun things, and actually, when you break it down, you see the assist Lipard for crazy copy shenanigans, but Meowstic, I haven't seen them assist Meowstic in the Dark Void, and the crazy thing is, like, you can manipulate it. You can play around the team to make it to where, alright, I'm going to assist, and I'm going to pull up the move I want, and that's going to be a Dark Void, knocking down both Pokemon, so Salamance's going to have to switch out. Pachirisu is going to get Sky Dropped, and Audino is going to come on the field, and Meowstic has Swagger. That's such a safe play. Just throw out the Swagger because they either have to switch out, or if they chance a Wake Up, they're going to be confused. So absolutely filthy shutdown. Aerodactyl's going to Sky Drop, but Pachirisu not going to take much from that. Not very effective hit. That's going to be fine, and Pachirisu is still asleep. That's bad. So Pachirisu is going to switch out. Does Audino have the Heal Bell then? Going to Salamence, Heal Bell it up, and pray? I mean, you can't stop the Prankster Dark Void. Like, it's going to happen. However, the Intimidate going to keep making Aerodactyl have less and less power, and it looks like it's going to be the Mega Audino and not the Mega Salamence. Fun stuff for what we have right now. And Meowstic's going to assist. All right. Is it 100% Dark Void? Dark Void. Okay, so we know that the rest of the team doesn't have anything else that's non-assist. That's so nasty. That's so ridiculous. There's a list of moves, and there's a way to play around. Like, there's a way to play to the strategy. I saw the Golurk, so what is it? Just like Focus Punch Golurk? What moves does Golurk get? Shadow? Oh, I don't think he'll do the Shadow Force or the Phantom Force. So Phantom Force Golurk works out like that, and Dark Void just going to make sure everyone keeps going to sleep and stays asleep forever, as the Sky Drop damage is effectively infinite. All right, that's the strategy right now. Aerodactyl's going to keep Sky Dropping. I mean, I like the Aerodactyl, but I feel like this is not a good use for it. You're supposed to use Sky Drop to have a sweeper overwhelmingly overpower the other Pokemon, not just this. It's an awesome strategy, but I feel like it's being wasted right now. You could have a much stronger Pokemon just win one-on-ones. If this is a free battle, like VGC 2016 level of stuff, what you could do is just have like a Mega Salamence 1v1 everything. Just like ultimate matchups like this. And I feel Aerodactyl's kind of squandering this crazy strategy. Like, I'm pretty sure it exists, but I've seen all kinds of other strategies that work around the assist, that work around Dark Void, that work around Prankster manipulation, but I haven't seen it on the Meowstic, and that's like the obvious one. So Aerodactyl going to go for the Fly, stab damage. I mean, Rock Slide would be super effective. Tough Claws only boost the Fly just a bit. I don't think Fly's a bad move, honestly. From a competitive standpoint, it does good amounts of damage, but Audino's Healer is actually going to be very powerful for the strategy. Salamence wakes up, switches out, Pachirisu comes in, gonna make it work right here, and now we're in a long, weird, awkward battle as Dark Void happens forever. Pachirisu's asleep, Audino's asleep, Audino wakes up, and it is confused. I mean, the Swagger plus that is absolutely nasty, and we're going to yawn the Meowstic. Ha! How do you like sleeping now, Meowstic? Yeah. And Aerodactyl has the Roar. The team is so disjointed, but the strategy is so good. I have no idea what the opponent is going. Wait a second. Oh! That's scummy. That's absolutely scummy. The opponent's not trying to win. They're trying to timer stall. Oh, that's absolute. That. You know what? Timer stalling goes against every fiber of my being. But I have to give it credit to them that they're at least being creative about it. They're not like dragging. They're not saying I'm losing. They haven't like how's the way of putting it? Like, a lot of the timer stall I see is from behind. That, you know, the only way I can win is if I use the next 10 minutes of the battle to make sure that the opponent doesn't get enough chances to attack me to win. With this, it's actually like an active timer stall in like the weirdest way possible. Wow. Okay, it's creative scumbaggery, I'll give it that, because what you do is you don't go for the damage, you don't go for the wins. You make it to where only one Pokemon attacks, and the other Pokemon's going to be asleep forever. And then you just heal support it, and then you hide on the Phantom Force. That's why you have the Phantom Force. Oh my goodness, the opponent's actually super freaking creative. And then you have Destiny Bonds, that way you at least get one for ones. Okay, so you never take any damage. Skydrop is going to lower the percentage health of your entire team to where you win by default. And then Destiny Bond trades one for ones just to keep everything up. Audino wakes up, it gets a Calm Mind, and I don't really think that matters too much. But yeah, when we look at the Golurk has Phantom Force, so you're not going to be able to hit it for one of the turns, and then you're going to get Prankster assisted, and Smeargle has the Destiny Bond because if Meowstic gets forced out for some reason, or if something happens to Meowstic, you know, you just go into Smeargle, trade one for one, you go back into it. Does Assist work with Pokemon that have fainted? Because I think that could be maybe a problem. Oh my goodness, this is silly. I'm broken! The opponent's not a bad player at all, he's just playing dumb in the best way. In the scummiest way. Wow. Okay, so we have a lot of turns of this. I'm not even going to commentate all of these. I'm gonna skip around whenever exciting things happen. So I'm pretty sure the battle is just gonna be over. Now, Audino's getting those Calm Minds though, and there's like no kill pressure on it whatsoever. The Follow Me on the Pachirisu is helping. If Smeargle gets paralyzed on the right turn and Dark Void doesn't go down, Audino has a Dazzling Gleam, Aerodactyl avoids it. That's going to be a solid hit onto the Smeargle, and that's going to knock out the Smeargle. And that was after the King Shield turn, so the Destiny Bond didn't go through. So there was enough status to make it count. Now the Meowstic Dark Void is back out, and there's the Protect. So he doesn't want to take damage. Aerodactyl is going to Skydrop. Dazzling Gleam is going to do a little bit of something, but now, after that critical hit, you know, making it to where the Intimidate isn't as bad anymore, Pachirisu is still taking some solid hits. So eventually, through this team, you're going to beat down your opponent just enough. Like, you're going to make progress against it. And maybe you'll get that KO that helps you win, but there's Dazzling Gleam, big damage on the Aerodactyl. Audino switches out. You gotta make those right switches into Sylveon to make sure the Dark Void doesn't take out the entire team. So there's the assist. I guess even with a fainted Pokemon, yeah, it will work. Okay. I haven't seen a strategy like this. So even if Smeargle goes down, you still have access to the Dark Void. Because, wait, Aerodactyl only knows Skydrop. It's Skydrop and Fly, which can't be assisted. Okay. So the entire team is all assist to make it to where the opponent never attacks. And then you win through timer, but it's not like, I'm not sure how to do this because it's not real timer stalling as long as they're not taking their full turn. Now there's 40 turns to this battle. Oh man, what does this even mean? Like there's 40 turns to the battle, so that means the opponent was taking they weren't like wasting time on this. They were playing even when behind. Like they weren't trying to intentionally timer stall, they were just stalling. Like this is the stalliest silly team. I don't know. This breaks everything I know about Pokemon from how ridiculous it is, and yet it's effective. I just want to know who wins now. Is there going to be enough damage to overcome that Smeargle loss? Will Aerodactyl eventually go down? Stuff is going to happen. I mean, Aerodactyl as the fastest Skydrop is really ridiculous right here. Yeah, and it has damage from Tough Claws. Sylveon is very bulky, so there's no real damage here. It's just bulking into stall, maybe just trying to force Rage Quits. Like, if I was going up against this, I would stick through it, because personally, I never let any kind of stalling get me down. But I mean, if you don't have time to waste, and you don't want to sit there for 30 minutes of active play, that's not fun. This is the most ridiculous Pokemon team I have ever seen. I mean, Wow, Meowstic even has Dream Eater. So Meowstic can put out damage. Now we're actually seeing something happen here. So Meowstic with the Dream Eater, going to get its sustain. You have Skydrop on a Salamence. You're going to eventually break Pokemon. And then the Swagger, just in case they wake up. Yo. I have no words for how creatively scummy this is. Yep, I'm just gonna skip around now. Alright, something just happened. Audino has Helping Hand. Salamence just roosted. Meowstic has the assist. Yeah, Salamence roosted in the last turn. Meowstic has the Dark Void. So, I mean, if Salamence doesn't go to sleep on one of these turns, then, like, the Helping Hand, Audino avoids it instead, but Salamence goes down. So, nice gamble right there, and it just didn't work out. Aerodactyl has Fly. So, I mean, Fly when you want to do damage, Skydrop when you want to disrupt. Swagger might do a thing, but the Salamence having Roost is keeping it pretty good right now. So Meowstic's going to do Dark Void. Eventually, like, where's the P? Are you going to PP out on the assist? How much PP does the assist have? I guess it's a lot if you can consistently Dark Void through an entire battle like this. Aerodactyl with the Fly, it's going to get some damage onto Audino. Audino's still got Calm Mind and ridiculous amounts of damage pressure. But Salamence, with the Roost, is like getting saved so hard by that Roost right now. Salamence is going to wake up, so I mean, it can wake up and have things happen. There's the Meowstic assist. It doesn't want to have anything happen. Dark Void. And Salamence, is it going to go to sleep? Is it going to avoid the attack? That's like the big breakdown right now. Salamence sleeps. I mean, you're covering so many options with this. If one of the Pokemon happens to not go to sleep, you just hope that's the one you Skydrop. If not, you just Fly or something. If they chance wake up, you can do whatever. And there's the Roar as well. So, I mean, Roar just to make sure the opponent doesn't keep any stats. I mean, Audino had a lot of Calm Minds going for it. I don't remember when that last Roar was. Maybe it got roared out of those Calm Minds already after getting a lot of damage. But yeah, you just don't get touched. Your opponent doesn't get to stat up against you. And then everyone's asleep. Salamence is awake, but now he's confused because of that Swagger. There's the Home Claws. So, I mean, that's... Oh, Home Claws Roost. That's pretty nice. But now you're a Roar target. You're going to go to sleep, get roared. Meowstic has the Dream Eater. Salamence actually woke up from the Dream Eater. Meowstic's going to protect it this turn. Oh, man, I was expecting that to be like an assist play. Because, yeah, you assist, you put both of those Pokemon to sleep. The Fly, that's going to be alright. Ooh, actually, I think the opponent might not be able to get away with this one. That's the protect. Yes, Salamence going to snap out. Salamence has the Steel Wing. Meowstic protects itself. Oh, that would have been time to get rid of the Aerodactyl. But the Pokemon advantage is there. There's another assist in the Dark Void. Yeah, I don't understand that protect, but he got away with it. Got away with it right there. Salamence is asleep. Aerodactyl's got Skydrop. Going to take Pachirisu with it this time. That way Pachirisu can't follow me for next turns or whatever. You're going to be able to make sure you can Swagger the Salamence. Then you go for the Dream Eater. Salamence is switching out, so that Home Claws means nothing. Oh man, Meowstic just got paralyzed. There we go. Okay, so Pachirisu woke up, got the Nuzzle onto Meowstic. Meowstic is paralyzed, and it wasn't able to get that Dark Void. So, things kind of went back up. And also, Pachirisu's taking a lot of damage, though. The damage is starting to get really close right now. There's the assist. Meowstic got the Dark Void. Sylveon avoids it. Oh, but Aerodactyl's going to outspeed with the Fly. And that's how it happens. So yeah, Sylveon wakes up. There's the Heal Bell. Alright, so Sylveon was already asleep. Woke up anyways. Got the Heal Bell. Audino wakes up. Salamence wakes up. Everyone wakes up because the Heal Bell finally comes through. Salamence is ready to do things. And like, it's just now the 25% chance that the Meowstic doesn't get to do anything. Intimidate going to bother Aerodactyl from the sky. The assist will go off. Meowstic's going to Dark Void. Does anyone avoid it? Does anyone avoid the Void? I mean, Sylveon avoids the attack. Salamence goes down, so I mean, that's Heal Bell at some point. Aerodactyl's got the Fly, so there's the damage. I mean, Pachirisu's looking pretty low. Salamence. Aerodactyl, man, just, it's taken so many Intimidates, it doesn't get to do anything. And there's the Wish. What? This is so jank. This is so ridiculous. I'm wondering how the opponent's success rate works, because it seems like it works out to stall the game forever pretty effectively. Ooh, Salamance's getting knocked down pretty low right now. We're in the last couple turns of the battle, and I'm honestly questioning if the opponent even wants to win, honestly, because why hasn't he switched out Aerodactyl and then gone into the Golurk and then just spam Phantom Force to try to win, because Aerodactyl has taken so many Intimidates, it's not doing any damage. He also flew onto the Audino instead of the Salamence. Salamence was at 10 hit points. That would have finished off Salamence and maybe snowballed the game back into where he's going to win, but he's lost Smeargle, and no other Pokemon are down. So there's the Witcher on the Aerodactyl. Looks like he has understanding that the timer stalling is going against him at this point. Going into Golurk now, I'd imagine just Scarf Phantom Force, untouchable, high amounts of speed, good damage. There's the confusion. Helping Hand on that Audino is going to play out, but are we going to see the assist? Meowstic gets paralyzed. This might be the big turn where it really matters. Salaman's got the Stone Edge, and that's going to hit Meowstic. But Meowstic's bulky. Doesn't have to worry too much. And nope, he's got Focus Punch. Okay. That's the thing. So can Phantom Force be assisted then? Because I'd imagine that, yeah, it wouldn't be. But why go for the Focus Punch then? Because you're going to be intangible, or untargetable, and you're going to be doing absolutely crazy amounts of damage. Generation 5, and we have Phantom Force. Yeah, it's on the list for assist. I just pulled that up. Okay, so why not tighten your focus and just throw out the disrespect focus punches when you're going to lose? The opponent's a brilliant idiot, is all I can say. He's trying to not win while trying to win in the silliest way possible. He could have played it better, and I think he would have actually gone away with it too. If it wasn't for that meddling Audino and that Pachirisu and all these kids. Man, I'm old. I'm old and I'm not good at tying together any kind of analogy like that. So there's the Golurk Focus Punch. I mean, boom, it's going to land onto the Fairy-type Pokemon. Still hit for... Wait, oh yeah, he's Fairy normal, so it's going to be neutral hit right there. Golurk, Phantom Force, it would hit Salamence and it would work for good damage. Like, Pachirisu though is low. Are we going to get the Focus Punch onto the Pachirisu? There's the assist Meowstic. There's the Dark Void, so Dark Void's gonna do its work right here. Gonna make sure no one can get through it. And Pachirisu goes down. So Pachirisu is going to fall asleep. Salamence is also going to fall asleep. And that Focus Punch is going to go off onto the Pachirisu. And that's going to be a KO on the Pachirisu. There we go. Snowball back in favor. That's a thing. So yeah. Now we just kind of wait to see who has the most health remaining. Because Aerodactyl's low. I think the Aerodactyl being low is going to decide this one. Meowstic protects on this turn. And that's going to be Meowstic with a protect. Golurk with a protect. Oh, this is the last turn. So trying to keep it safe for the most damage. Salamence wakes up. Going to get the Stone Edge. Meowstic protects itself. Sylveon has a Hyper Voice. The double protect comes through. So it's not Scarf Golurk. The battle is out. Who wins? We do. Fudge. That's, yeah, the Aerodactyl took too much damage to win, but the timer thingy was working until he decided to not switch out the Aerodactyl. The Focus Punch works for damage as well. I think Phantom Force is a cooler move because it gets Stab, and Phantom Force is what, 90 base power? So it would do a bit more. The neutral hit, I guess, can't really be faulted. I would just rather, there were a couple opportunities to take out the Salamence. I don't know. Trying to justify it for the opposing scumbag because the team's creative in a very messed up way, and that is the most ridiculous battle I've ever seen. And I'm tired from talking, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys had a great week. Have a great weekend. I've lost my energy for now. I'm done, man. This is crazy. Too crazy.